Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
I didn't even write that letter!
The killer must have forged both letters.
That mask says it all! Sparkling justice is hiding on this island! The gummy at the crime scene was yellow. And it's not mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies!
Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
Everything was done to frame Hyoko as the killer.
Confused I've ever seen him.
You just have to get used to, if somebody gets close to you, just you showing up and being like, now what if shoes were on your face instead of your feet? Wow,
why did the hypothetical suddenly end with a clown?
because that's what you are.
That's true.
You're not a real person. You fucking squeak when you walk.
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now. To think that the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room. Impossible! Impossible! That's so impossible! There's no way I can believe that. Oh, I can't do anything. How annoying. But I'm just gonna believe in everyone. That's the least I can do. Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget to save regularly.
Oh god, class trial.
Oh fuck! I just woke up out of a coma. It's been an entire week.
It's been exactly 7 days, and I remembered I'm on trial. Shit.
Yeah, no, that's how it works. So,
it's been exactly 7 days, and I remembered I have jury duty. Shit.
I mean, that's what happened to you because you just kept pushing it back.
I almost pushed it back yet again, except for 2 days ago, and I was like, "Fuck!" And I very quickly called them and was like, "Hey, I can actually come this time."
Yeah, you burst out of there and you're like, "There's a swimsuit full of gravel."
guys, I figured it out. You're not the lawyer, but I figured it out.
I'm the judge now.
What the heck were we doing?
So, here's something I want to do because my honor has been challenged, accidentally, unwittingly, my honor has been challenged. So we're halfway through the trial. I'm sure there's some stuff that we don't know yet that we'll need to know, to finish piecing this together. But with the clues that we have, I want to see if we can make a good guess as to who might be the killer.
Okay.
So,
I mean, it's gotta have to be based on the evidence because I don't have a clue up until now.
Right. So we can single out a few people who it's definitely not.
Nekomaru.
So it's not Nekomaru. It's very likely not Kazuichi. It's very likely not Fuyuhiko. Just from a storytelling standpoint. It's not Akane because she has an alibi with Nekomaru. The other people that showed up were Mikan, Sonia, Chiaki, and Ibuki. I have trouble imagining Ibuki killing anybody. Something that we don't know the answers to is how they got elevated to the window.
They made it sound like it was two people. Maybe not two people murdering someone, but two people at least getting away with something.
Yeah.
You know?
Can my controller stop fucking being a bitch?
Each other?
I would love that. I only have one.
Yeah, but you're gonna have two soon.
So the anime mask, I believe you get that from the supermarket.
Yeah. Do you think it could... I have no idea why, but do you think it could be Sonia because of that whole justice thing?
I feel like them might be too obvious, question mark?
And I don't get the motive either at that point, so yeah.
Maybe my best guess... Most of these girls showed up at the same time. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Pekka was also there. She's a suspect.
Oh.
Pekka was wet.
Pekka, like... I guess that she was, like, sort of involved in this. She had some discussion.
Pekka, she said that she came from the first island speech, but I don't know if she has an alibi. It's possible that she was wet, not because she went swimming, but because she washed the blood off of her with these water bottles.
Uh-huh. That they did make a point of, oh, you swam from one island to the next. Why'd you do that? So it's at least suspicious.
Pekko is athletic, so she probably... Because the shower was to the right. It's not entirely impossible for someone to leap and fly their way through there. I don't know if being a swords person is... related to being very athletic in the acrobatics kind of way.
I would say Akane has nothing to do with the window because she specifically was like, what's with that window? Let's investigate.
Yeah.
Like, unless she was doing 4D chess and was, like, trying to throw you off by acting innocent, I just don't think she has anything to do with it.
So I think Pekko is a good suspect, except for the fact that she wasn't in the game, from what I remember.
Yeah, Pekko is both, like, kind of involved, but also not. Like, I feel like who we're supposed to think about is the little girl, Mikan, and Rocker. I'm sorry, I don't remember. Their names are right fucking there. Wait a minute.
Yeah, directly.
Because of the photo, but also because, like, they were all in close proximity, especially Hyoko.
I wonder if it's possible, because I'm thinking about that girl E in the game. She was the one who murdered Fuyuhiko's sister. If there's a possibility that the red herring of, like, the in-game Fuyuhiko being the one who killed girl E, because Sparkling Justice is a quote-unquote superhero who only kills criminals.
Right.
So either Mahiru is involved somehow, and yeah, it's really rough trying to figure it out right now. But I guess my running theory, because I'm very suspicious of Mikan, because she really is giving me like a Genocide Jack vibes.
Like she has, like she's all like crazy and like weak and stuff, but then she has an alter ego, which could be the Justice.
So I guess my running theory right now, with the evidence that I have, is that since Mikan was involved, quote unquote, with the death of like these two people because she was technically nearby, Mahiru might have done something bad in the past, and Mikan remembered what that was when she played the game or like heard about it, saw the photos. I don't remember who Fuyuhiko showed the photos to. So yeah, I guess I don't know for sure, but those are some of my theories.
We've at least ruled out a lot of people who aren't it. So yeah, and
yeah,
you even said Ibuki. Yeah, for example.
I just think of him because his hand is
I see him too.
On the screen now.
he's trying to reach his way into the shot.
Yeah. Hello. Please acknowledge me.
With this hand, I could strangle anyone.
Then something that was used there might be a clue.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said. I was distracted by Nekomaru's, presence.
There's a lot of hands in this episode.
Well, they got into a tap and something was used there.
Do you mean the letter? No, it was probably the gummy.
What?
Huh?
Candy can be a clue?
What?
Hey, when you woke up, Was the gummy already there?
Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't.
Just as I thought.
Just as you thought?
Just
The
as you
killer planted
thought?
evidence while Hiyoko was there. She would have thrown it away if she found it.
Right,
Which
so they're
means
trying to frame her.
The gummy was placed inside the closet after Hiyoko fled from the beach house?
That makes me kind of nervous. Because the only time that Kazuichi, like, wasn't with us and in our direct line of sight is between, I forget when we break off from him, but he goes off to the beach house ahead of us and finds the body.
Uh-huh.
And so like we talked about with the body discovery announcement, you need 3 people, I believe, to find the body. Shit, this was so long ago. I'm trying to remember what the deal was with the body discovery announcement. But the problem is, there was either 1 too little or 1 too... Yeah, there was 1 too little, I believe. But shit could get fucky with the body discovery announcement if the killer was there.
Right.
But it was placed inside the closet. Like, the killer was there pretending to find the body with us.
The killer returned to the scene of the crime? After I left?
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide! I even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody there.
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
I wonder. At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
I want
Oh,
to play a
great.
new game.
I want to play a new game. Is that what you're thinking? Yes.
I'm bored of this one. Turn it off.
I don't want to play this game anymore. God, I'm just gonna go play Call of Duty or something.
You don't want to play Wait, no.
This is the first game that came to mind. And so we're prepared for you. Diving your own brain and logically discern this experience answer from several questions. It's called the Logic Dive. Yes, we are taking a dive of logic.
If I can describe this game.
Yeah. You will control a version of yourself created from an image within your brain. Your task is to reach the goal, the final destination of the synapse course. You can move sideways with the left stick and accelerate with the left. We'll see. There will be various obstacles. You will encounter the original course, so make sure you're familiar with the controls.
There's no T in obstacles.
I'm not familiar with the controls. I don't learn that way. You don't just tell me buttons and then I know that they do
I hate
forever.
that. Don't you hate video games where they give you like a sheet with a picture of the controller and they're like, here's the buttons?
Yeah, again, no, I need to practice. On your journey, an emotional journey, you'll take damage every time you fall into a gap or bump into walls. Also, upon reaching a certain point, there will be branching questions in the course. The answer is split into different paths, so please proceed down the path of the answer you think is correct. Branching questions will appear several times in one course, please be careful. I highly recommend that you make good use of the break. That's my meddlesome advice to you. Good luck with the controls, good luck.
She's right. This might be a very important problem. If the killer tampered with the evidence after Hiyoko ran away from the beach house, then did the killer arrive and depart from the beach house?
When?
Think. If I just focus and think about it, I'm sure I'll be able to find the answer. All right, I'm going to do it.
I don't believe in myself.
No, you need to. You're a gamer.
This
Oh!
is a fancy schmancy.
Oh, I like this very much.
That's
This
fake. Pizza, French fries. Okay.
pizza, French fries,
Pizza, French fries. Okay.
Fry horizontal, fry vertical. It's always a fry.
Damn, this is cool.
That's so cool.
Woo, the magic of 3D.
This is what it's like to surf the World Wide
I'm gonna
Web.
puke. Oh my god.
God.
Why this? Okay, let's jump that.
Everyone, put on your 3D goggles.
When did the killer arrive at the beach house? Before.
After.
Okay. Wee.
I love video games.
Okay, was it not? I guess not.
We can guess.
Yay! Hammer, do a trick.
Oh, I ain't no Tony Hawk. I don't know why they do these things to me. I can hardly understand when there's nothing special about what's going on.
I can hardly understand when it's just words.
I know. Question 2. When did the killer leave the beach house? Okay.
Okay, this is the same question but different.
We're gonna say after.
after. Sure. Watch them kill us again.
Okay, lit.
Okay.
Jump. Oh, I
It's
did a cool trick.
always before. Do a trick.
flip.
Do a trick. Do a
Oh
trick.
my God. Oh, Jesus. Lord in heaven.
This game is cool.
Pizza. Pizza.
Pizza. French fry.
Burger King.
Was the killer
She said there
hiding
was no
all-
place to hide in the beach house, so I'm gonna say the beach.
I guess.
She came out of the closet and she checked the shower. Fuck!
Ah, I love that you tried to jump it
you
though.
lied!
You're like, I can still make it.
I mean, you could just ring around the Rosie. If you see people, then you hide on the other side of the building.
Okay.
But that's not what happened. They were inside the beach house, evidently,
Yeah.
somewhere. In the fucking toilet. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like
If
how
you
you
say
solve
so.
everything in this game.
Do you think the killer might have been hiding?
Isn't that what we just said?
I spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless.
You
How
spent all that time
disappointing.
snowboarding through space just to say that?
Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
Explain it in Japanese, you
Personality
won't.
got a hell of a lot more forceful
qué?
once she stopped being a suspect.
No. There should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hiyoko.
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good.
The final bop.
I really don't want that to happen to me. Could you imagine? I wouldn't see tomorrow. I need to answer by any means.
I think I know where.
Yeah?
Okay.
The place where the killer was hiding. The place where the killer was hiding.
The trash.
In the trash can where I belong.
But it's not there.
It was the closet, right?
I think yeah, it's closet.
Here!
But my thought is that she was in the closet.
The killer was
But
probably hiding in the closet.
and this might be stupid, but this might be the answer. There was a surfing board case that was empty or like
closet?
fucked with.
That's where I was locked up.
Yeah,
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right?
hiding
you probably
behind
didn't
you.
look inside the closet very carefully.
But could two people even hide in such a small place? And without Hiyoko knowing?
That's why the
Hiyoko.
killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
Right?
The killer made sure to
Place
arrange a hiding
advanced.
place in advance. I can only think of one place. That's right. The place where the killer was. That's
It's
right.
hiding in advance. They were
in the
hiding in these
wetsuits.
wetsuits.
Here!
They're hiding in the pies. Giant pie
the bucket.
tins.
What about the surfboard case in the closet?
Surfboard, I
I'm
was
pretty
close.
sure they could have hidden in
So,
there.
if there was any way to further out Nekomaru even more,
But the shelf it was on, it was pretty messy, don't you think?
because I just
Two
got out there.
surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case.
I guess it was
Killer probably
Nekomaru.
did that on purpose to secure a hiding place. Because we haven't been on this island that long, so the closet shouldn't have been that messy.
Then the killer was close to me during that time?
They were quietly holding their breath.
All right.
Very close.
That's Hammer
kinda
after
like
editing for 30 minutes.
In for a penny,
Yeah.
in for a pound, so to speak.
Don't you mean
What?
it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
What?
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
What?
Anyway,
What are we talking
The
about?
killer hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
It's
I
ridiculous.
agree with that as well.
Everyone that can
nobody
fit
asked what you
in a
think.
There's no
surfboard
way
case,
the killer
leave a
would
like.
leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her. If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan.
If she ate that gummy off of the floor.
Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hiyoko.
The killer wasn't doing shit. They were in a surfboard
The
case.
killer was killing.
Didn't ask. All right, if you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch you. Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that. Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
Shut the
I'll
fuck
listen to
up.
your story about men from the future some other time.
I'd love to listen to a story
As I
about
recall,
men.
The body discovery announcement is made
From
when
the
3 or
future?
more people discover
No.
a body, right? Is the killer also
I'm
included
not picky.
among those 3 or more people?
Yeah, that's true, but, well, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
You don't sound very articulate.
Jeez! You're pretty annoying for noticing something like that.
Everybody
I know
hates
it sounds
nuggets.
like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction. It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Jeez, fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
Aw.
Turn the voices down just a little bit. Change.
Speaking of turning the voices down, turn the audio
Which
down on my burp
means
just now.
3 people other than the killer discovered
No.
Mahiru's body.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
You're the one who went on a tangent.
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
And after Hyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
However, before
Oh,
we
Jesus.
proceed any further,
It's been so
guys-
long since I've heard his voice. There's been so many women talking.
You gotta warn me next time you bring up the 4 Dark Divas of Destruction, dude.
He really came out swinging. However,
However,
the killer blocked the roadside door
Sure.
with Mahiru's body before Hyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that you mentioned it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
It's going to be all right. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too. Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
The final feature of Non-Stop Debates for this boy is the truth flashback. Okay, so that's the thing where up the truth and then you shoot it out again.
very well put.
If you aim the mark, you memorize it. Memory screen is fired once. If you shoot, change dip two balls, this fire chain. You're getting change 5 feet, same town free. If you
Here
don't
you got
have
a bing, bang, 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 bang. We got a bing, bang, 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 bang.
Do you get it?
That bit-
This bed down,
that
bad,
bit-
bad,
that
bad,
bit-
bad,
that
bad,
bit-
bad, 13
that
down,
bit-
bad. Body, no,
that
that,
bit-
shitty,
that bit-
16. Okay, please remember this on
Bing,
fact way,
bing,
friend.
bing, bing.
When they go there, they have a review.
Put banjo music over that.
Okay. Okay.
What
What's
did
the
the killer
question?
do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it.
So let me check the controls again. What's the button? Maybe I'll break through the contradictions. Yeah, I'm just trying
What
to
did the
figure out
kill-
what the button is. Moving.
When you say that button, what do you actually mean?
So the thing is, am I not clear?
No. As a matter of fact, you're not.
So you can copy somebody's statement and then use it as a truth bullet.
Oh.
So can I do that with anything?
I mean, maybe there's a
Whoops,
time and
sorry.
place for it.
I remember that it does like a green thing, but
They couldn't use the
I
shower,
mean, I didn't
right?
see the green text.
no, it's not green. It's that
washing
my
it
little
off would've been
pointy thing
impossible.
becomes
Oh,
green.
it becomes
Didn't
green,
have
and then
to
you
use
can.
the shower.
yeah.
What about the wetsuits in the closet?
Sorry.
Maybe they wore one when they moved
I mean,
the
I'd
body.
look it up, but I don't know how to spell.
If they use something other than the shower,
Cut it up and
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can
Okay,
declare it would
that,
definitely clog the toilet.
Ah, you
Gotcha.
got it. You
So
got
this
it.
is
There
once,
it
and
is.
then this is
It's
suck.
the other way.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Okay.
maybe they simply washed it
Turn
off.
Yeah.
They couldn't use the shower, right?
Yes.
So washing it off would have been impossible.
That's not true. because of the water
They didn't
bottles.
have to use the shower.
Yeah. We can't talk about that yet.
Sure.
What about the wetsuits in the closet?
And then they go on to talk about the wetsuits.
Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
As,
They used something
as
other than the shower.
water
Hold
bottles.
on. Am I a fucking idiot?
They
Okay.
cut it up and
As someone who flushed, it would definitely close.
Yep, yep. Blah,
Maybe they were able to wash it
Blah,
off.
blah, 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 blah.
What did the killer
Okay, so
do
I
with
have
the...
this. I'm gonna
Maybe
go
they said
scream
they
at
couldn't use the
Fuyuhiko.
shower,
All right.
right? So washing it off would have been impossible. No, that's wrong.
It's a very
Hey!
roundabout way to say, no, it's not impossible.
They just needed to wash off the blood. They didn't necessarily have to use the shower. They could have just as easily used something else.
Something other than the shower. Like what?
I don't know, the fucking
Where
ocean?
does water exist in a beach house?
I see.
It's not like the ocean is directly there.
It is
Drinks
weird
inside
that
the
you wouldn't
refrigerator. Couldn't the killer
pick
have used
the
those to wash
sea,
off the
but
blood?
yeah.
I've seen through it.
Well,
Also, if you wash your blood off, then you're gonna have bloody water on the floor.
no time to talk. Pecco's about to kill us.
Yeah.
She's finally whipping out the sword.
Try to remember the refrigerator carefully. And then you will
Carefully.
understand that there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
What are you talking about? Oh. Oh.
Fuck.
Oh, God.
Pecco,
Footprints on the
Pecco's gonna
beach,
fucking
metal
kill
bag,
me.
trash can, shower bench, iron bar window. What?
From iron bar, metal.
Trash can is gonna be my thing,
yeah,
I assume.
trash, yeah.
Whoops.
In the beach house refrigerator. However, try one, it wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
There wouldn't be enough? So you're saying that there's like one bottle? Cross swords. Ah, I gotta mash a
Ah,
button.
you gotta mash.
Okay. I'm fucking sword
can't
fighting with the
assume they
ultimate
used just one
swordswoman.
drink.
Like, this is not
They
gonna
could have
come
used a
out.
bunch of them to wash it off.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the refrigerator. There
Damn,
were only
Pecco,
flavored
you're
drinks
dumb.
with color. If you use those, the blood won't come off and your body will
What
relieve an
happened to
aromat.
all those water bottles? They weren't in the fridge, they're in the trash,
Especially
stupid.
if you use the water. That alone would raise suspicion.
Okay, so I just need to find what I need to cut and also remember what button.
This
X.
game.
Should I have evidence? Yeah, okay, I
Didn't I
understand.
say it was impossible? There were
It's
no
not enough
water
that you're
bottles
right,
in the
Amber. You have to
There
know
were
how to
only
swing a
flavored drinks
sword.
with color.
I
If you use
know.
the blood
I
won't
need
come off, it
to
will
know
leave
how
an
to be
aromat.
cool.
You need to train in the chain block like me.
This one? Okay, no, that's the wrong
shit.
one. Okay.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the refrigerator.
Right?
Allow me to cut through
I mean,
those
that's the
words.
truth. There weren't water bottles in the refrigerator. There were water
It's-
bottles in the trash can.
I mean, there were water
inside the
bottles in the refrigerator,
some
and then they were
point.
used and put in the trash can.
I guess that's their point, is that they were never in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water
I
bottles
checked,
in
and there was one
whatsoever.
empty shelf, and then there was juice and soda in the
That
rest
was
of them.
after the incident, right?
So there could.
Before the
There's no
incident,
So
water.
there couldn't
Water bottles in
possibly
the
be.
fridge.
Where do you think that water went?
Did it vanish into subspace?
It
And
said
the killer
water
took
on
all
the
of those
little
water
label.
bottles
Like
and
water
used
was
them to
there at
wash
some
the blood
point.
off their body.
All you have to do to see the water bottles that can hardly fit in the trash can is look slightly left and down.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone?
Pecco,
Because they were
Pecco,
all
what do you
used?
see with your samurai
logical
eyes?
fallacy.
That's a straw
not
man
a
you are
fallacy.
seeing.
There should have been evidence inside the trash can. Evidence like
Yes.
a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles.
Bottles.
Isn't that right,
And
Jack?
there wasn't even a
'Cause they
lid on it.
wouldn't- They didn't want a litter, so they put it in the recycling.
Look, they
You're
may
right.
be a killer, but
These
they're not
bottles look like they may
heartless.
have been filled with water.
Now that you mention it,
I
when
drank
went
all
to the
that.
beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
Huh? You should have said so sooner.
Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of the shower.
I don't feel like we need Kazuichi to back me up here. There were 15 missing spots, and there were 15 bottles in the trash
I
can.
don't think we need definitive proof. It says fucking water on a water bottle.
Most water bottles say water on them.
Yeah. Hold on.
Let me see. Oh.
Wait, it does say water on water bottle. Now that I think about it, if they soak their
They
entire
would
body
be
with a bunch of
wet.
plastic water bottles, they'll be
Genius.
wet. If they did
Wet.
that.
Realized who the killer is.
Yeah, Pecco, she was wet.
See? Just as I thought.
Hold on.
You know who the killer is?
I just don't understand what the motive is.
Is that true?
Let me ask, who might that be?
And why is it me? If the killer used plastic waters to wash the blood that splattered onto them,
Blood.
the killer, Mahiru's killer, must be that person. Points at the camera, points at the audience. Are we gonna do the comic now? Oh shit!
Not yet. We have like a quarter of the trial left, but this is the portion
do
where
Pecco?
I pick. She's the only person that's wet.
You're the only one.